Hey guys, welcome to another Let's Pro Teachers Do. Today I have returning once again Bianca.
Captain Planet, he's a
You're not
hero.
far off with what our topic is, as today we're going to be going over brute force.
I was gonna say it's the title.
I know, but this interesting thing that came about is Marvel for what by this point in this point in the 80s was have been doing a bunch of comic adaptations of for toys. Transformers and GI Joe, but they couldn't see a penny of it because, well, besides their own sales, but even then they were losing because it was licensing. So they decided, why don't we create some characters that actually can be made into toys and try and make money directly? Why don't we just enter that market? Hence, where we got Brute Force, where they brought in the writer, the second writer for the Transformers comics, Simon Furman, to work on this. It didn't succeed.
Oh,
But you think it would have. But
punks. I
yeah,
bet they hate animals.
yeah, protectors of the environment. And trust me, this is gonna be something that's just so awesome. You wish it succeeded. As we open up right in the middle of yeah, these clowns from a restaurant coming in with guns and attacking this place.
What the heck?
I know, talk about a weird opening. Look, I don't know who you are or why you're dressed that way, but this is a restricted area. The operation is at a highly delicate stage. If you think I'm going anywhere with you, you're mad. We're that all right. But relax, Randy. May I call you Randy? It's not you we want. The monkey here, however, comes with us. Like, you can't be serious. Even though I've saved the gorilla's life, it's still in pain. It'll translate that pain into rage. That armor isn't enough. It needs oof. Basically, yeah, he's been put in, and this gorilla's been put into a suit of armor. And yeah, this whole thing is like, oh, it'll translate into rage. It's like, on. But yeah, it's like, it's this type of really out there obvious setups.
hmm
Yeah, they abduct this gorilla, and yeah, again, this whole weird thing. It's and yeah, they knock the guy. Idiot! What did the man tell us? Pierce is not to be harmed. Oh, boss, why'd you have to? Roar! Boss, the monkey's awake, and I think it got out on the wrong side of the bed. Talk about grouchy. Yeah, again, the writing here is so ridiculous. Yeah,
Don't do
what's
this
up,
or it'll
Doc?
happen.
Yeah, what's up, Doc? Before you press that alarm button, just think of all the good work you've still to do. All those seas and skies to keep clean, all those rainforests to save, and leave the heroics to others. Well, Sherry, bye, folks. It's been a gas. Oh, I almost forgot. Have a nice day. As we find out about this company called Multicore, led by this one guy donating a whole lot of money, and yeah, he's the bad guy.
Of course.
Yeah, he's the bad guy. It's like, ladies, that's Mr. Frost. And then we see and Dr. Randall Pierce is bringing it up and saying he's trying to give him applause. Like, meet the head of the department, Dr. Randall Pierce. Mr. Frost just can't wait. I think it can. Dr. Pierce and Mr. Hooden will, I'm sure, be able to tell you how the money is going to be spent, gentlemen. The habitat, ladies and gentlemen, is the first of its kind. More than just any research center. Like, gorilla soon ship. Mr. Frost, we have to talk about the gorilla. Have been taken by force. Yes, Jennings here has just informed me. Most annoying. Annoying? Annoying? Four gunmen burst into a supposedly secure lab complex, steal a crazed gorilla in strength augmented armor, and you think it's annoying? We've got to call the police, the army, someone. No, no police. And what? Hey, we have to tell them. Tell them what? That we built a superpowered gorilla and lost into a bunch of clowns? At best, we'd be laughed at. Listen to me, Pierce, and listen well. I built Multicore up from next to nothing, made it the best. Its corporate image is everything. I will not have it tarnished by scandal, mocked and ridiculed by the gutter press. If we are to survive, to flourish, we must keep our own house in order. You are to say nothing, do nothing. Is that understood? Look, I good. And then they find out all the stuff has been going on, like in the Amazon, they're being attacked, and he's basically now decided, like, can we help? I thought I could, but now I'm not sure. So he decides to do all of this augmented armor stuff that will raise their intelligence and everything. Um, his son shows up, Ricky shows up, saying that he lost a gorilla, fully armed and all that. He's then eating a hamburger and finds out Tasty Burger is what the clowns look like. Yeah. And if they work for Flex, which is where the company goes for, and Flex is clearing the rainforest, then that's where the gorilla is. Kind of a stretch there, but he's actually right. So yeah, he starts giving these armors and all that. Like, and the wrist is still too tight. Quit, and the wrist is too tight. Quit griping and listen up, all of you. I take it to, and the general opinion is you like your human level intelligence, new powers, and new code names, and like the idea of being a team, of being brute force. Well, I don't particularly like the idea of using you in this way, no matter what you might think. We still have a rogue gorilla to bring home. Take and look upon this as a test. Do well, and I'll consider letting you keep the suits. Cool. I keep suit anyway if I want. I don't think so, reckless. And I don't think so. Reckless without me to service the suits regularly, they'll just break down. Ah, let's go, team. Let's find us a gorilla, whatever that is. And then we see some mysterious hooded figures there as they're ready
That's
to drop.
Doom?
No, it's not Doom.
Dang it.
As they're ready to drop them all in. Okay, ready. Okay, sorry about the rough ride, guys, but at least we're here. Too hot, too itchy. I want to go home. Me too. I mean, this is my and this is my sort of terrain, but I one lion who is happy to have jungle taken out of him. Give me city any day. Hey, yeah, I another lion who don't like jungle, didn't want to be part of this team in first place. Huh? You're a bear, idiot, and you were all for brute force a few hours ago. Listen up, team. If that gorilla's here, it means Flex is using him to clear more rain and more rainforest. That's the sort of thing we have to stop. Thank you, Slipstream. Now by Soar. Is the armor rubbing? No, my name is Soar. Slipstream is a dumb name for a leader. Leader? You not leader. Lionheart leader. You couldn't and you couldn't lead something that needs a leader. Oh yeah? Dig that crazy beat. Oh yeah, hurt me. Go wild, go wacky, go crazy, go ape. And guys, it's guys, it's the gorilla. Yeah, come on, sport, give it your best shot. It is the gorilla. So yeah, they all go out there and they fumble around again. See how crazy all this is?
I love it. I love it so much.
What is it? Yeah, but again, just complete another insanity, right?
Mm-hmm.
It accidentally sprays the bear and all that. They drive out. What? I don't want to know. So yeah, they basically are unleashing the gorillas, and look at this! They transform! Vehicle modes and everything!
Oh my gosh.
Why didn't this take off, right?
Because kids are losers.
So yeah, they find the remains of what the gorilla has done. So Sora's like, I'll fly on ahead, spot the gorilla from the air. Lionheart and Reckless can follow up on foot. You and Hip Hop stay here and mop up the remaining mercenaries. Brilliant. Look at that look at his face. It's just like, run. But yeah, brilliant. So they like, now let's see where he is. There, my enhanced vision ability is even better than being eagle-eyed. Reckless, Lionheart, this is Soar. The gorilla is about 600 yards due west of you, and he's throwing trees at me.
Ooh.
And we get Robo Bear versus Cyber Gorilla.
Yee, let's go.
Seriously, this would be an epic fight, right?
Yes, I would want to see this all the time.
So yeah, takes out a Bearzuka. And pardon my feet. Gah! Right. Need a paw, Surfy baby? Nah, I've had this one wrapped up. Yeah! The Bearzuka blast. That fool, you're supposed to be saving the forest, not destroying it.
Boo.
Yep.
It's a new team.
So yeah, they grab the gorilla and knock Thor down. And he's feeling like, guess you'll want your armor back. Really? And why is that? Well, we lost the gorilla and blew up a bit of the forest. And enough. A few mishaps aside, you did pretty well your first outing. They failed! You set the mercenaries packing, stopped the gorilla from reaching the village, and saved the forest. I'd say that, and that earned you all a second chance. Wow, is he forgivable?
I think it's because they're animals and he's biased.
So yeah, basically, and then we now introduce they make other animals, and they call it heavy metal. A vulture, a shark. We have the gorilla still, an octopus, and a rhino.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Again, why didn't this take off, right?
Bro, I have no idea. Like, if there was like vintage toys of these, I would buy it. Unless it's for like $1,000 and I'm not buying it.
Sadly, they never made toys.
Oh!
Oh, look at that cover. Move over. Heavy metal is here. You know, I kind of like heavy metal. Oh, wait, we're talking about the team. Let's take it. We have Thor is flying through and he's angry. Why? All morning, pump, 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 pumping dirt and foul-smelling chemicals, clogging the air, strangling my world. Pump, 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 all morning, all day, every day. If you think I'm just going to sit back and watch, Dr. Pierce, you've misjudged me. Now call down, Slipstream, and drop the rock, eh? I sent you and the other members of Brute Force out to observe, to see the ways in which mankind is polluting and damaging your native environments. Oh boy! I told you, the name is Thor. You may have created Brute Force, but as team leader, I choose my own name, and I have a right to interpret your orders as I see fit. I was worried about this. This ego's own highly independent personality is coming to fore. Can I trust him not to go too far? And he drops a rock right in the middle of a smokestack, causing all the smoke to backfire.
Bro, I thought, like, this is why the lion should be the leader.
Oh, look at the bear, Reckless. Reckless, where are you? No need shout. I hear, and I hear. Anyway, job done. See men cutting down trees, and men see me, see Bearzuka, suddenly men out of sight. No cut down trees no more. Now me play. His attention span is very limited. I wonder how I can get him more interested, or more committed. We then see, Lion's almost interested in, Lionheart's interested in dinner.
Delicious.
Oh, and, Hip Hop is, dealing with an illegal dump. You gotta be kidding me. This countryside, it's rad, like totally crucial. And you're dumping this garbage just anywhere, right in the middle of it? Uncool.
That's such a personality he should have. And I'm just now getting Kangaroo Jack vibes now.
Yep. Be real easy to catch that guy. Rub his nose in this stuff, but the dark one's paws off. So that's how it has to be. This time. Yep. Oh, and he stumbles on and scares off a family hunting picnicking, and they're all pretty wide. You notice that? All of them.
Yeah.
Maybe lay off the food a little bit.
You can't see that, man.
Oh, Surf Streak is the name of the dolphin.
Oh.
Yep, and he sees more of the pollution, and then that's where he finds heavy metal. And yeah, they play up as if these creatures are naturally evil.
Which makes sense. I mean, look at their outfit.
Right. Um, but yeah, they're putting up a good fight and everything. And you're lucky, Uproar. I almost let him shoot you. A sneaky attack from behind. I admire that in a man. Get it? Because a vulture is supposed to be, they think it's cowardly because it goes after weak prey or, and all that, when really that's just how it evolved.
Have you seen vultures, bro? They
Real
can
vultures.
mess a cheetah up, man. Cheetah has no chance against a freaking vulture.
Yeah, I know, but this whole thing is playing off of the notion of them going after the weak and defenseless.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, now we're having shark versus dolphin.
Let's go. Those
And
dang
dolphin wins.
dolphins.
And dolphin wins.
No.
Like, you're where? In a phone booth, I think. But I've only got enough change for 3 minutes, so listen. What's he selling? I don't know. The costume, though. The tanker was attacked by animals like us in armor speaking human. They were trying to sink it. I managed to stop them, but Surfstreet, you're sure about this? Animals with neuro enhancer helmets? Yes! It just can't be. They couldn't recreate the technology needed for the neuro enhancers, only I know. Unless the gorilla wasn't the only thing stolen from this lab. Yes, that would fit was what I already suspected. Hang on there, Surfer and Surfstreak. I'll get back to you. But oh, wonderful. But yeah, they head over there, and um, and and sadly, gentlemen, I can't help you. When it comes to all this new scientific technology, I'm afraid I'm a bit out of my depth. That's all left to the head of the Environmental Research Department, Dr. Pierce. I really just signed the checks. Okay, I gotta say, I get props that they actually handle this guy as if he's actually being smart about it.
Yeah. Take notes.
Yeah, he's actually making sure that it diverted all, and he has a good cover. I just signed the checks. I'm not megalomaniacal.
Mhm.
Of course, saying yeah, and basically he says sends heavy metal out to destroy competitions, of course. And Frost is not Frost. Pierce comes in very stupidly. Right. Enough. What exactly do you think you've been doing with my money, Pierce? I wanted ecological knights in armor, not terrorists. And you're just like, yeah, technically there was in his right to arrest him to a degree.
Mhm.
Because he did create this all on his own.
Yeah, no permission, no nothing.
Yep, we see heavy metal is doing more attacking, and it leads to them fighting them all off. And but yeah, Sora's there. They're all trying to figure out what to do, fighting and blasting all of it and their counterparts, and putting up a really good fight, especially once they decide to change tactics, change opponents. And they actually capture the gorilla for a brief moment until the shark and everyone and they grab him, get out of there, and he Pierce is soon under arrest for the crime of attempted piracy because, well, that's what it looks like. Now,
That's
issue
funny.
3 is going to be a random. Believe it or not, even though the 4-issue mini, this is a filler issue.
No.
Yeah. Hey guys, you smell something funny? Whoever smelt it dealt it. Yeah, we see a guy, Charlie Sutton, who, food, you got food? Ooh, uncool, dude. Careful, you could hurt someone with that. Yikes! As this guy, turned out he's friends with Pierce, and they're destroying his house, but they were sent to him because he could help them in trying to do other means to help the environment. And like I said, this leads to something that has nothing to do with Frost. Although we have this one point where they're talking with him, like, Brute force was trying to save that tanker to prevent thousands of gallons of oil from being spilled into the Mississippi. Don't you see? You're being played for fools, all of you. There are two groups of animals, brute force and an evil twisted version of that team called heavy metal, belonging to the head of the Multicorp, Adam Frost. And that's pretty much the story he's stuck to since we brought him in, Mr. Frost. I understand, Agent Scullin. Are you sure he can't see us? After all, he is quite mad. Yeah. What the hell, Pierce? He's an idiot. For a genius, he's dumb, isn't he?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
And yeah, he's able to sell it off at make fool everyone. Although this one guy thinks like Frost may well be a pillar of the community, but something about the man turns my stomach. So at least one of them feels like, and these guys feel they can't trust him.
Yeah. He doesn't seem reliable in this situation.
Yep. But yeah, soon they're starting to deal with a guy named Mark DeMall, who, well, I'm going to breeze through this issue because you know what his plan is? To make people, and he thinks pollution is going to eventually win out. So he's going to make it be where people can only survive in pollution.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yep. Of course, brute force shows up, blast through everything to stop him because he basically plans to also speed up the pollution process.
Oh, what the heck?
Yeah. Let's just say they fight through a bunch of the creatures. Surfstream actually sprays it with water. At first, like, how do I stop it without killing it? But once he shoots it with clean water, because it thrives on pollution, clean water kills it.
Bro.
And then once they start everything to fall apart, the guy's showing how well, yeah, look at it. It's like, I didn't mean to kill it. I didn't. Please believe me. I just didn't know. It's like, yeah, this ends up going nowhere. But yeah, look at this. Come to me, pollution. Bathe me in your glory. If this be my destiny, I welcome it. Boom!
Oh well.
See what I mean? They just plays up like, oh, one of them killed by accident.
Oh,
and they're
no.
overplaying it. Again, this is just so over. This is a issue. But again, it feels very much like the 90s, the 80s, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely 80s.
Oh, actually, 1990.
Well, really, you lied to me.
Well, 1990 can still count as the 80s because of, right shy of 89.
Okay.
You hear me, pigs? Try and storm this place, and we'll blow it sky high. You've seen the explosives. You know we're serious. We're not afraid to die. Now it finally demonstrates to a blind world the effects of an accident at one of these places, a nuclear power plant. And basically, with help from brute force, they sneak their way in there, stop them. Before things can blow up, showing they've gotten at least a little bit better, but they're still bumblers. And yeah, they start and they turn out these guys, of course, work for Frost.
Oh.
Yep. And well, it turns out that all these people that work with Pierce, they're all environmentalists. But they're supposed to be the good guys.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hey man, I can be a bad guy and still worry about my planet.
But yeah, and Frost is ready to take out because he feels like dumb, like everything's going to soon blow up in his face. So he's deciding we got to bring an end to this. Soon they meet up with Charlie again, and they basically make it very clear, like, oh yeah, turns out that power plant, and there's more. Yeah, the power plant was owned by Multicore. The attack was done to blacken Meltdown's name by Frost. So yeah. So yeah, they eventually soon get under attack by heavy metal. Pierce is then given a deal to help turn on Frost. And yeah, just leading to a big fight and all that. And basically everything starts to get wrapped up as Frost goes full on villain. In a way that's going to show that, yeah, he's an idiot. You know what I mean?
No,
It's like
Frost, no.
after being smart before, like he's now down to being dumb and all that.
At least he's
And
consistent.
yep. Although he's like, I don't do it again. He doesn't want to kill again. Um, so eventually they stop Frost, especially with Pierce jumping in and punching him hard. They stop him, and eventually, day is saved, and brute force is going to continue on. But it's like they're really heroes. They do more harm than good.
Bro. I
Why
can see
do?
why it failed. Like, they don't feel like heroes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But,
But
the idea of it's still super cool.
yeah, but believe it or not, though, it did get a revival, both in completely in part thanks to Linkara from atop the fourth wall reviewing it, and because some people were fans, and to the point where they appeared in Deadpool.
I thought this was DC. It's not DC?
No, it was Marvel.
Oh, shoot. It said Marvel so many times, and my brain still not DC.
But yeah, we're going over, just to wrap this up, we're going to go
Maybe
over
that's
this
why
as
it
well.
failed. Because it wasn't DC.
Come on. I hate when it does that. I hate when it does that.
Marvel.com is now full screen.
You have a voice that could do those type of computer voices.
Thank you. And you're the type of guy who can do different animal voices.
But yeah, basically we open up with Deadpool jumping in, trying to help stop a person, a part of Hydra, and he ended up landing right on top of the guy. Damn it, Deadpool, we need him alive. My bad. Hey, anyone feel like grabbing tacos?
Me.
And yes, they play about SeaWorld or Waterworld in this case, are playing up about, the whole, after the controversies about how they handle them.
Yeah.
Including, look at these poor dolphins.
Oh.
And then they get attacked at everything and this is when we're introduced to brute force again. It's like, whoa, they're animals or vehicles? Both. They have some nanotech armor that makes Iron Man look like a joke. They could be animal or vehicle form. Imagine genius. Imagine the merchandising. Kids will go nuts. They did not. I love that egg. They did not. But yeah, we see Thor and Hip Hop is now Boomer. Boomer, fast talking,
Okay.
loudmouth. You say that like it's a bad thing. Oi, mate, that's not a kick. This is a kick. So they made him more Australian.
I completely forgot that they were in freaking Australia.
Yep. And then there's Lionheart, and in this case, they instead of being Surf Street, he's now Dr. Echo. He actually has a doctorate. And instead of Reckless, Bear is just Bear. I am Bear? Some people say that was a nod to I am a man. That was in
I
Carl's.
was gonna say I am Groot.
That too. But yeah, they're being hired in and everything. They're hiring him in there, and like, damn, it's so hard to find a good venue these days. So what? You want me to capture them? No, kill them. Great. I'm much better at killing than capturing. That's what we're counting on. We suspect that brute force is going to attack our park in San Antonio next. We've been getting a lot of flack for dressing up our killer whales in drag there. What? But the
What?
kids love it. Our jet is on standby, ready to take you there immediately. You must put a stop to those filthy animals for the children. I'm fine with doing it for the money. Of course, Deadpool works best with these guys. This is preposterous. I know. Are Frisbees back? Frisbees never left. Clearly, and Waterworld is trying to hide our attack in an attempt to subterfuge to keep the public in the dark about the evil of their organization. What's this about Frisbee? This kind of thing never happened when I was in charge. My plans were solid. You had us chasing snakes for months. I told you, snakes are the natural enemies of eagles. I needed to have them removed from the table so I could think more clearly. What?
He's doing this for his own gain. Ban him.
But yeah, they decide what the deal is it, and we see this killer whale coming on up. And while Deadpool is wandering around, he soon realize and confronts them. Now that I see you in the flesh, how could anyone think this was a cool idea? At least you guys really know how to make an entrance, but you're gonna all end up stuffed and mounted my wall. Prepare to be DP'd.
No.
And yep, leads into a fight, but they keep slamming into each other and stuff like that. And in the case of with Dr. Echo, he's right, and unfortunately does all puts his hand up there and then chops the robotic arms. He still has his flippers.
Oh gosh, that makes me makes it sound look so sad. But then again, dolphins are bullies.
um. Oh, he gets up the bird as he deals with him like pretty impressive, Kangaroo Jack. I was just going to maim you,
Of
but now I'll
course.
kill you for that crack.
Bruh, of course, when I mentioned Kangaroo Jack, and I regret it.
And then we see Bear. And BT Dubs, your Bear vehicle is the best thing ever. It goes vroom. But yeah, they soon knock him out. And yeah, $100 million. That's what you just cost us, you idiot. $100 million. That's property damage alone. Okay, one. They haven't even put out the fires yet. Literally. So I doubt that figure is accurate. And two, you could call damage control and give them the promo code Deadpool. That's good for 10% off. I create a lot of business for them. Is that a joke? Oh, I never joke about savings. Murder, mayhem, and violence, yes, but savings, never. I was told you were the man for this job, but I see I was mistaken. I thought I was just going fruit ninja on some pound puppies. You didn't tell me they had a bulk. That's what I call a bear hulk. That would have changed my plans and my fee entirely. If you want me to take them down, I'll need an army, and my price just doubled. Make that tripled. An army? Why did you say and why did you say that? What do you know? Huh? Are you implying something? I'm implying I need more people to take them down. What did you mean? Nothing, that's fine. Wow, how obviously evil! Oh, sure thing. Can I have the dolphin's baby hands with me as a souvenir? No. What are you going to use them for? What I choose to do with them is my business. Very vague. Sounds like somebody has a very sensual and potential painful evening plan. You enjoy them, you dirty devil. And in case you need a safe word, I always use detergent. Get out of my office!
Bruh, like Deadpool doesn't need an army to hurt these guys. It's
So
so funny.
he starts to use their the staff of one of the water worlds.
Yeah.
But as he's going through, he soon finds out they're working scientific experiments on one of the killer whales. I've made a huge mistake.
Oh my gosh, he just punched a dolphin in the face.
Yep, and he meets up with Agent Coulson, and turns out Agent Coulson is good friends with Brute Force.
What the
And
heck?
are you 3 hours later? Are you done? Good. Deadpool, this is Brute Force. They were a Black Ops initiative in the 90s, and one of my first assignments. They had a job go south and were disavowed. Brute Force, this is Deadpool. His decision making is for but he's got a good heart. You might not think you need him, but you do. He's an incredible asset when he's fighting on the right side. So skip all the middle stuff and let's make like the end of Fast Five and have you guys form a super team to take down the bad guy. I love that movie. Of course you do. You have two eyes and a heart. So yeah, they start basically because he got everything set up. Now he's able to help him take it all down, and stuff like Boomer. I'll put a stop in your hop when my automated sentry guns, armed with military-grade sticky foam, hose you down. Bear, I have a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt in an electrified robo-suit that's covered in honey. Let's just say that's going to sting. And Dr. Echo, I have filled a pool with elbow macaroni. Why would you do that? Macaroni doesn't go in pools. Why? Because all geniuses like you are mildly autistic and therefore easily stressed when things aren't in their proper place or order. I don't understand. Macaroni's for eating, not swimming. See? Okay, being autistic. That wasn't the worst joke. As for Lionheart, all I need is this. Guys, you gotta catch this thing. Guys, it's moving so fast. A laser pointer.
It's so funny because I'm usually would stress when things aren't in their proper place or order.
Of course, when Thor asked about him, nothing for you. Sorry, didn't really deem you a threat. You being a bird and all.
Yeah.
So yeah, they give him his own suit, and they go in and fight them, and knocks one of the guys into the water, and well, the dolphins attack him.
As they should.
Yep, and it leads into a big, huge fight, and eventually a very good fight, I should point out. And Thor helps them out and everything, and then we turn around to the killer whale. Like, behold, the future of world domination. Tank, the only warrior fit for battle on land and battle on sea. And if it wasn't for you, it wouldn't have never happened. Turns out, yeah, he helped them out and by training all those people. Unfortunately, though, shut up, crushes him, and they continue to they have to fight him out, and we find out one of them, the staff member who's worked with the dolphin, say, "Hey, buddy, you remember me? Let's leave these guys alone while I collect a quick sample, okay?" Meaning, a sample as in,
I have to think that way from a Deadpool comic.
Yep. And thus everything's happy, and they head out, and even Deadpool and has his own bike. And
Nice.
that's the end with Brute Force. What did you think about this? Just utter insanity?
Yeah, because they weren't the main, because it's a Deadpool comic, I was like, it's fine.
But it's still crazy, just like the rest.
Yeah, but they changed so much of the characters. It's like, who am I reading now?
True, but let's be honest though, they just took the idea of these aren't very good heroes and ran with it.
True. Isn't it weird how, like, did you say Brute Force was like a parody?
No, they were
No?
trying to play it straight.
Gosh dang.
But because it was the early 90s and all that, they obviously were playing on the environmental stuff.
I wouldn't say very well.
All right, but yeah, so what would you rate this thing?
Separately?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Well, first of all, what would you say? Who would you say? How would you rank each members of Brute Force? Just go by the animals.
Okay, so the eagle one gets a D because he's an idiot, but it kind of makes me laugh.
Lion Deadpool agrees with you on that one.
Lion gets an F. We don't really see much of him. Like, his dialogue is not really like important or whatever. Who's next? Bear.
He was
Also
awesome.
he was a great. He gets a B. What the heck?
B for Bear.
B for Bear. And Kangaroo Guy gets A. He's obviously top guy in my book.
Yep. What about Dolphin?
Oh shoot, I forgot about Dolphin.
I give him an A as well. I thought he was the better character out of all of them.
Yeah, he really tried, man.
Yep, and even when he was the leader, find out he's a genius, you're like, oh, okay.
A for effort. F because dolphins suck.
Hey!
I don't make the rules. It's nature that does.
But so yeah, you kind of does it make sense why they didn't succeed?
Yes, I can see why. It's still fun. It was still fun, super fun for me to look at.
Yeah, but so yeah, well, that was Brute Force. Next time we'll be going over actually next time there was a similar book that came out around a similar time, and it was actually it came out a year before. It actually is a parody.
Oh.
But not that good of a parody. And but we'll tune in next time for, want me to tell you the name?
Sure.
Power Pachyderms.
Oh no.
See you guys there.